Hey friends, it's Cindy Wabi. I am working on a little project that I'm hoping to launch in September called Monday School. And it's just a little podcast where I share some of the tools that people have put in my toolbox over the years that have really helped me navigate um, uh, my life. And so today I'm going to share a little something. What sparked this is that I've had a couple of conversations today and one yesterday where people asked me um, how to deal with betrayal, and how to deal with disappointment and hurt. And so I'm going to give you a little story, and if you'll hang with me for a minute, I hope it works for you. But this is going to be kind of what Monday School will be. I think we'll see. But several years ago, about 3 decades ago actually, I worked for a very large drug and alcohol treatment center called Serenity Lane. And if you've hung with me for any length of time, you know that that was a very profound experience for me on a lot of levels. And I walked out of there with some really great stuff in my toolbox. And one of the things that, one of the great privileges I had was to work with a particular counselor. I'm going to call him Bob. He was a really gifted counselor. He had a real gift for working with people who suffer from addiction. And I had a lot of admiration for he, how he worked with people. But beyond that, Bob had married late in his life and had waited to find great love, what he thought was great love. And he became a father in his mid-50s. And he had 2 little children. And one day, while his children were quite young, and when I say quite young, I would say maybe under 18 months old, his wife kind of dropped a bombshell on him and said, you know, I don't love you. I've actually never loved you. I just married you because I wanted to have children, and I want a divorce. I'm in love with another woman, and we want to be together. And that was, you know, a catastrophic incident situation in Bob's life. And over the course of a couple of years, maybe 3-4 years, I watched him handle that situation and navigate through that and co-parent his children with tremendous grace. And in my own life at that time, I had recently become single, a divorcee, and I had a little girl. And I had also experienced a very deep betrayal, and I didn't know how to navigate that. Nothing in my life and my upbringing had ever prepared me for how to deal with that kind of situation. And I went to Bob one day and I said, how do you do this? What how were you able to deal with this whole bucket full of unmanageable feelings and manage to do it without becoming bitter or angry or malicious? How did you hold on to your humanity? And he said, well, I have a little mantra and I'll share it with you, and you might want to take a note. He said, when someone shows me who they are, I say to myself inside my little head, thank you. Thank you for showing me who you are. Thank you for contributing to my education. I did not have this information before, but you have given me a great gift, and I will use it as I go forward. No, no anger, no bitterness, no maliciousness, no woe is me, life is so unfair. Just a quiet acknowledgement and acceptance that life is not how I had hoped or planned it was going to be, that people are not always who we ask of them to be, but just a quiet acceptance and realization of reality. Good tools to have in your toolbox. I have used that so many times. So I hope that's of help to you. And if you hold a good thought for me, I will be back in September with a new little venture for myself called Monday School. Kind of just a little idea I've had percolating that I want to run with. So anyway, put this one in your toolbox and run with it.